I'm Joy Owens. I'm a freshman here at Furman, and I'm the Student Assistant Farm Manager for the Furman Farm.
Hello, I'm Bruce Adams. I'm the farm manager here at the Furman Farm, and my role here is to help support the various students who come through who are interested in sustainable agriculture at its best, the work-study program to support it, and also any classes that may have various projects to help support and aid in those classes also.
Alright, we have some collards in this row, and we did a couple of different things to get them to this stage. In this square here, we use specifically compost from our worms called vermiculture, and then in the rest of the row we used compost that we make here in the garden from scraps from the dining hall and yard scraps as well.
Now these are Georgia collards, and they were planted last winter in the cool season, and they have actually wintered over. So we have them now because they've survived the winter and we've cultivated around them, and you can still enjoy some nice tasting food just by working your garden a certain way. Now this row was a particular tilled row at first, but we later did some hand cultivating, so you can do either or, but the whole thing is they were allowed to be worked throughout the winter, and now you can still have edible yields in the spring of the year, just as you did from the winter out of the same product.
Right here we have one of our in-row composters, and we have 4 of these throughout the garden, and we use these just because they're more convenient. They're in the garden, so when we need them we can just go straight to one of these 4 bins, get us some compost and use it throughout the garden. In this compost bin we use a few different things. We use scraps from the DH, all pre-consumer, like the vegetable cuttings, fruit cuttings, and we also use yard waste like leaves and grass clippings, and that'll balance the carbon and the nitrogen, which is what you want. You want a perfect balance of that, and that'll give you the nice dark rich compost that's full of great nutrients that'll really help the plants have higher yields and be more pest resistant. And yeah, so that's what we use throughout the garden, and it's great. So far we've had a lot of success with it this year.
Organic methods and practices are really important to the society that we live in today, and just a few reasons are the simple fact that it is grown without your traditional fertilizers, and what's grown on this Furman farm, tomatoes for instance, you can pull straight from the vine, and you can actually bite into and eat that tomato, and you can feel confident that there's no type residue or anything there to harm you, because we've learned to lean too much on fertilizers. And also, to keep this going, the Furman farm is pushing the certified organic type mindset into all of our students here, so that we can all enjoy and teach this to those yet to come.
I think organic farming and organic foods are really important today, because we have lost the connection of where our food comes from. And I mean, the Furman farm is a perfect example of knowing exactly what goes into your food, how it's made, and it just makes for a better product, a more tasty product, and a more nutritious product. And I think students would greatly benefit, not only in their general health, but just in their general knowledge and knowing where their food comes from and how it's made.